Henry McClure Live. So Kansas law gives you the right as a citizen to make a Kansas Open Records request. So I made a Kansas Open Records request to Jetto. And this is my request. I want to know how each one of the Topeka board members, voted to give Cody Foster $9.5 million of sales tax. Don't we deserve to know who's really running Jetto? Board attendees: Sam Ali Moreri, Ashley Bettis, Joe Caldwell, Kevin Cook, Rich Eckert, Chris Falk, Laisa Frazier, Calla Haggard, Dr. Kevin Hahn, Manny Heron, Lieutenant Colonel Hill, Robert Hilmer, Shane Hilmer, Jim Klossman, Kirk Kuda, Jeff Martin, Michael Uplatan, Mayor Mike Padilla, Robert Perez, Kevin Rake, Troy something, sorry Troy, Simonu, Troy Simonu, Curtis Sneeden, Marvin Spees, Neil Spencer, Darren Stevens. So these board members are the ones who just elected to take our sales tax money and put it all into the AT&T building in a large construction allowance and a 10-year lease where Go Topeka is going to be running what I feel will be nothing more than a way to launder sales tax money to Go Topeka members to really justify their existence. But the worst of the worst is $9.5 million of sales tax money going to Cody Foster in the AT&T building. So now we've got these 25 individuals just sitting up there giving money to themselves. I mean, Cody isn't a board member, but I'm sure he's contributed to Go Topeka, and I'm sure he's contributed to the Chamber of Commerce. So before we get into the details a little deeper on AT&T, let's just talk about the overall, the $125 million in sales tax. So over the last 25 years, $5 million a year has gone to Go Topeka under contractual agreement from JETO, the Joint Economic Development organization made up of the 3 county commissioners, the mayor, the deputy mayor, and 2 city council people. So today on the county, you've got Kevin Cook, you've got Aaron Mays, and Bill Rapon. On the city, you got the mayor, Mike Padilla, Brett Kale, the deputy mayor, David Banks, and Spencer Duncan. Spencer Duncan. So for 25 years, we've given them $5 million, and over that 25-year period, I can't remember one time or think of one time when JETO has ever said no to one of the recommendations. So basically what I'm telling you is de facto that Go Topeka is basically now part of the government. They get the money, the voting members never turn them down, so it's a shoo-in, because all of the voting members the council, if they never say no, well, then we need to know how the people running our city and county are really voting, because then it's them that we need to be held accountable. Okay, so now they've hid behind the fact, well, it was a show of hands. And if you guys believe the bullshit that these guys are handing out, that's the reason you'll not vote for me, and you'll continue to let this thievery take place. Because that's what it is. The citizens of this community, we don't have a shot. It's game over. They're just sitting up there giving money to themselves. We need, so I don't care what Cody Foster's done. Right, wrong, or indifferent. He shouldn't take our sales tax money and just enrich himself. So especially today. So I make a Jetto request. I get a nice note back from Brenda Younger, who knows me, and not being rude to her, but she says we don't have records of this kind. Well, I'll tell you, when I'm your mayor, we're going to be holding everybody at Jetto accountable. We're going to be holding everybody at Go Topeka accountable. These guys should hold their Go Topeka board meeting in front of the Jetto group. Because, and their meeting should be public, and we should start accounting every vote and who voted for it until we can take away the $5 million. Because if you're just going to continue to do this, there's no reason to live in Topeka or try to be the guy to do economic development. Because our elected officials aren't making the decisions. They may look like they're making the decisions. So I didn't like Brenda's response. So I just sent back, because now at this juncture, the citizens and the taxpayers, we're the boss. These people work for us. The government does. So I just said, go get it. When she and I copied everybody in their world, I go get it. You're going to have to tell me for what legal reasons you're not giving me this information. I can't think of a more perfect timing for you guys to be hiding information from the voters. Your lack of transparency proves you don't even run the city. This is me talking to the city. I truly appreciate you guys not cooperating. I do. I do today. But I'm going to take, but I'm going to make it, make you cooperate one way or another. The public is not on your side. And every time I'm sitting in a meeting, this Sunday at church, why I was invited to a church service to be the mayor guy and answer their questions. When I'm talking about this type of corruption, I'm getting a lot. I can't think of one head not bobbing, kind of like Kevin Cook when he starts getting his orders from the board to Go Topeka. Okay, listen. This is serious. We've got to change the way we're doing things. All right, now hang on a second here. So then I get a letter from Marcus Miller, Henry. The folks over there at Go Topeka have already gave you a response and inform you they don't tally who makes what specific vote. Well, okay, Molly, Marcus, Henry, Public, start calling these people out. Hey, how did you vote on the Cody Foster $9.5 million deal? See, guys like Marcus Miller, he's so big now, he's above Henry McClure. I truly am trying to understand why you speak to city staff or anyone the way you do. Because I'm sick of the way you run things, Marcus Miller. I'm sick of the lack of transparency. And here's the problem is, maybe you've never been spoke to like this. And you can't take it. Where does speaking to people in such a way become advantageous to you and others? Well, I'll tell you where it becomes advantageous to me today is because it will prove to the voters that I'm willing to stand up to you guys, to you and the board of Go Topeka and the rest of the city council and the county commissioners. Because when it comes to city council and county commissioners, you work for me. You're my employee. Oh, I don't like the way my boss is treating me. So, if I'm going over the top, it's proof. As mayor, I got to behave differently. I was talking to a city councilman today. Because I'll play a different role as mayor. Yeah, and building a coalition is going to be important. You are live on the Henry McClure Live Show.
Hello, Henry McClure. This is Daredevil Coffee, Sonny Sandmeyer. What's happening?
Hey, I'm live on the show. Let me wrap this segment up and I'll give you a holla.
Sounds good.
I got an idea. You can tune into Facebook and catch the rest of the show. But it'll just be a minute. I'm lecturing Marcus Miller right now how to stand up and be a man. All right. Hey, Marcus, I know you're a man. You're a good guy. I've known you a long time, and I actually love you. You're a good guy. But, some days you got to separate the yelling and the hurt feelings and being butthurt over something. I got a note for the audience. I got a note from Marcus one time. Hey, are you okay? You haven't been down here yelling at us. And I thought actually he cared. But how would you build a coalition in this way? Well, I'll tell you, Marcus, there are a lot of people that say I'm right. There are a lot of people that agree with you. I like what you say. Well, you don't like what I say, but a lot of people say, I like what you say, I just don't like how you say it. Well, get over it. Because you got to yell and scream when somebody's stealing from you. And if you guys don't see this as stealing and you just want to go on with it the way it is, look, 25 years later, $125 million, and we still don't live good. Now, the Klossman and Foster and a lot of these board members, they're living high and hog. They're doing good. And I don't want to take one thing away from them except the sales tax dollars. And I want them to Hey, it's like Jimbo, you need to go fix your roof out at 29th and Wanamaker. You need to give the land to the land bank. Shame on you. You didn't pay your specials for years. Your boy Kurt Kuda, you know, he's standing right up with you. See, you guys are all in on it. You're thick as thieves. But the voting public isn't. So that's why I'm standing up saying the way it is. But what I love about business is this hasn't hurt my business. I've done more real estate deals and not look at the crap you've done to the hotel. You guys, you got to get out of business. Some of you don't even deserve to be sitting on the council. All right, that's it. I got to make a real estate deal. I got an idea for a guy. Henry McClure Live. Taking a midday break and telling it like it is. Ooh, hey, wait till you guys hear about Project Otis. I'll be announcing Project Otis tomorrow live at City Council. Some people have heard about it, but you're going to like Project Otis. Henry McClure Live. Project Otis.